to the rescue!
Gaston's brilliant at digging.
He's dug up an old stick. Gaston, fetch! Gaston loves fetching sticks. Oh, it's raining.
Wand to umbrella. Wow! Let's play indoors.
Come on, Gaston.
Dee-dee-da-dum-dee-dum-dee-doo. Ah, I love a clean kitchen.
Hello, Nanny Clam.
No! Don't let that ladybird into my kitchen. He's making muddy footprints everywhere. Get off the floor. Not on the table. Shoo, shoo. This is a food preparation area. Oh, where's he going now?
Maybe he's gone to see Daddy. He likes Daddy.
Who let this smelly ladybird in the house? Holly!
Yes, Daddy?
Please keep Gaston under control.
Sorry, Daddy.
We live in the castle. Gaston lives outside.
Never mind, Gaston. Let's all go to the great elf tree instead.
Mrs. Elf, that blueberry pie smells delicious.
Yes, Mr. Elf. The secret is to cook it very slowly over 3 days.
Hello, Mum.
Hello. Hello, Ben. Hello, Holly.
Can't he shake himself outside?
That pie is not for you, Gaston. Now, Ben, Gaston should live outside. We live inside.
OK, Mum.
Where's the pie gone?
Gaston's eaten it.
We don't know it was Gaston.
It could have been someone else.
He's the only one with pie on his face.
Out, Gaston. I never want to see you again.
Sorry, Gaston.
You'd better go home.
Go on, Gaston. Off you go.
Bedtime, Holly. Are you all right, darling?
I'm a bit sad. Gaston isn't allowed in our houses anymore. Gaston! Oh, Gaston is all wet and cold.
Gaston, go and make that racket somewhere else.
Poor Gaston. Gaston! Gaston!
Gaston!
Gaston!
Gaston!
Hello, Ben. I can't find Gaston anywhere.
Maybe he's in his cave.
Gaston?
It's empty. Where is Gaston?
He must have gone off somewhere to be sad.
Don't worry, I'll find him. Elves are good at finding ladybirds, and I'm an elf. Gaston!
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 Gaston? Oh, where are we?
I don't know. I've never been here before. Oh,
It's a door.
Speak, friend, and enter.
a talking door.
Hello.
Hello.
I wonder what's behind it.
That's for me to know, and you to find out.
Ooh, let's get the grown-ups.
A talking door?
Yes, Daddy.
It said, speak, friend, and enter.
Oh, that will be the Old Dwarf Mine. Dwarf Mine? Yes. The dwarves used to dig down into the earth looking for diamonds and gold and stuff like that.
Dig, dig, dig. Dig, dig, dig. In a dwarf mine oh so old. We dig for diamonds, we dig for gold. Dig, dig, dig. Dig, dig, dig.
I like diamonds and gold. They're so pretty and sparkly and glittery.
let's take a look at this dwarf mine.
What are dwarves like?
They're big, bigger than us.
Yes, dwarfs are huge.
Here's the door.
It's locked.
Speak, friend, and enter.
What does that mean?
It's a riddle.
No entry until you solve the riddle.
That's silly. I'll just magic it open. My magic doesn't work on the door.
Yes, fairy magic and dwarf magic don't mix.
Maybe we should just ask nicely. How are you today, Mr. Door?
Fine, thank you.
Can we come in, please?
Speak, friend, and enter.
Maybe it means say the word friend.
Good idea, Ben. Ahem. Friend.
Oh, that was easy. Let's go in.
Ben and Holly, you wait outside.
Aw.
The dwarf mine could be dangerous.
Then why are you going in?
Well, we're grown-ups.
Can we go with you?
Why not? If you're with us grown-ups, you'll be safe. As long as the door doesn't shut behind us. Oh.
Now what do we do?
Wand, give me light.
Maybe we can say friend again to make the door open.
Friend.
It's a new riddle this time.
All right. What's the new riddle?
If a car with a 2-liter engine travels up a 15-degree hill at 10 miles an hour, how much fuel will it use if the hill is 100 meters high?
What if we go this way?
Lots and lots of tunnels leading for miles. We'd get lost going that way.
If only Gaston was here, he could smell his way out.
Good idea. Where is Gaston?
Yes, where is good old Gaston?
You said you never wanted to see him again.
And so did you, Dad.
Oh, yes.
And now Gaston's off somewhere being sad. Oh.
Gaston!
Good old Gaston, my best friend.
Help, Gaston! We're stuck!
Gaston, run and get Nanny Plum.
Dum-dee-dum-dee-doo. There, all nice and clean again. No, Gaston! Out! Out! What's that? Ben and Holly and King and Queen Thistle and Mr. and Mrs. Elf? All stuck in the old mine, you say? Then there's no time to lose. Lead the way, Gaston. Hello?
Nanny Plum, thank goodness you're here. We're trapped.
Hang on. I'll just magic the door open. Oh, it doesn't work.
No, because the door is sealed with dwarf magic.
You have to answer a question.
What question?
An aeroplane is flying at 180 miles per hour. How strong will the wind have to be to slow its speed by 15%?
That's just gobbledygook.
Nanny, magic up a spade and dig us out. Oh.
This will take ages.
I know. Gaston can dig us out.
Yes, Gaston's brilliant at digging.
Gaston, old friend, dig us out.
He wants you to say please.
Oh, please, Gaston.
Hooray! Gaston to the rescue!
Thank you, Gaston.
Oh, Gaston, you're wonderful.
Oh, good boy, Gaston.
So, can Gaston come to the little castle now?
Yes.
And to our house too.
Yes.
I'll even make him a pie.
Gaston, thanks for rescuing us.
Our hero. coming.
Can someone fix this tap?
What's wrong, Daddy?
I just want to have a bath and the tap is dripping cold water on my toes.
That tap's been dripping for ages.
Shall I just fix it with magic?
No, Nanny Plum!
The last time you fixed a tap with magic, you flooded the whole kingdom.
Oh, yes, so I did.
You need a plumber.
Good idea, Ben. Let's call the Elf Plumber. Hello, is that the Elf Plumber?
Yes, this is the Elf Plumber.
We've got a dripping tap.
Taps can be tricky. I'll be right over.
OK, thanks.
Goodbye.
He'll be right over.
The Elf Plumber is here, Your Majesty.
That was quick.
Good day.
But that's just a wise old elf.
I'll have you know I'm not just the wise old elf. I'm also a fully qualified plumber.
Oh, good. Can you fix our tap?
Yes. This is bad. Who put this tap in for you?
You did.
Ah, very good workmanship. You haven't been turning it on and off, have you?
A bit, yes.
When we use the bath.
Ah, well, that's the trouble then.
I was going to fix it with magic.
No, you must never mix magic and plumbing.
Well, can you mend it?
Yes, watch a master plumber at work. And that is how you fix a tap.
Amazing.
Oh, dear.
Can't you just kick it again?
Ho, ho, ho! A nice idea, Your Majesty. But I didn't take 3 years of plumbing school to just kick things. That pipe will have to come out.
The whole pipe?
I'm afraid so. It'll need digging out.
Fine. Do whatever it takes. Just get it fixed.
This might be a good time to get out of the bath, Your Majesty.
Oh, righto.
Everyone stand clear.
Hello?
Darling sister, how are you?
It's my sister, Queen Marigold.
Oh, no!
Great news! We've just had our castle rebuilt and we want you to come and see it.
They want us to go and see their rebuilt castle.
Oh, no. A visit to the snooty marigolds.
Do we have to go?
I'll handle this. King Thistle speaking. I hear you've had your castle rebuilt.
Oh, it's very modern. All open plan, don't you know? Lots of space and air. Not like your stuffy old castle.
Well, someone's doing up our castle too. He's very good.
They're having the little castle done up.
Oh, we simply must go and see.
We'll be right over, darlings. Toodle-pip.
There's good news and bad news.
What's the good news?
Actually, it's just bad news. The marigolds are coming here.
Oh, no!
It gets worse. I told them someone was doing up the castle for us.
Oh, yes? Who's that, then?
You!
Oh.
It's always the same with the marigolds. They're just coming over to laugh at us.
Oh, well, I'm sure the wise old elf can do something to make our castle a bit better.
Yes, I've got a few ideas already. We can put in plastic windows and add a few garden gnomes.
No, no, no! It needs to be super modern.
I can do super modern. Concrete, glass, even taps that don't drip.
That's more like it.
Give me a year and I'll turn this castle into a palace.
But the marigolds are coming today!
Oh.
And they're expecting a modern, open-plan castle.
Don't worry, Queen Thistle. I can rebuild your castle.
And we can help.
Yes.
Darling, why don't you go out for a nice walk and leave it with us?
Why do I have to go away?
Well, it's like one of those shows you see on the telly where you go away and they do your house up in a day, and when you come back, it's lovely.
Oh, I see. That sounds nice. Bye.
Bye. When you come back, you won't recognize the place.
Right, what's the plan?
It's a big job.
Can we get it done by tonight?
Maybe, if we budget.
What does budget mean?
It's just a term we use in the building trade.
Oh.
Right, this wall has got to come out for a start.
I suppose you know what you're doing?
Don't worry, I always get the building inspector to check my work.
Who's the building inspector?
Me.
But how can you inspect your own work?
Oh, I'm very strict. Let me see now. Having some work done, are you?
Yes.
Dear, oh dear. Who did this for you?
You did.
It's very bad work. Very, very bad work. You see, when I'm the building inspector, I'm very strict.
Yes, you said your own work was rubbish.
Which means it will all have to be redone. This is going to be a much bigger job than I thought. Calling all elves. I'll be needing the elf truck, the elf digger, and the elf crane.
Hello, wise old elf. What's the job?
We need to take all this away.
All what?
All of the castle.
Really?
Yes, we're going to rebuild it from scratch.
Right-o. Come on, lads. Let's get cracking.
Goodness, what a lot of noise.
Take it away.
Afternoon, Your Majesty.
Yes, carry on.
That's everything, lads. Off you go.
Daddy, they've taken the whole castle away.
This is a disaster.
Cooey.
Oh no, it's Mummy.
Can I take a look now?
Only if you close your eyes.
Oh, this is fun. Just like those shows on the telly. Can I open my eyes now?
I wouldn't.
Tell me when I can.
In about a month.
Oh! Where's our home gone?
Well...
What do you think the marigolds will say when they see this? They'll laugh and laugh and laugh.
Oh no, the marigolds are here.
Hello, darling sister. Oh, my word.
Oh, I say.
It isn't quite how we expected it to be.
I don't know what to say.
It's, not finished yet.
It's incredible.
Amazing.
We went for high ceilings. You went for no ceilings at all.
And look at the toilet.
Yes, completely open plan. It's so adventurous.
Well, it was all mostly my idea.
King Thistle, old boy, you're a born architect.
Have you considered teaching architecture?
Oh, I don't know.
We must do this with our castle. Come on, darling. No time to lose.
Sorry, we can't stay.
Bye.
Bye!
Well, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Only because the marigolds are completely bonkers.
I want my home back.
Nanny, magic the castle back, please.
OK, but it'll have to be a very big spell. Thunder and lightning, blow, wind, blow! Back as it was, home sweet home!
Ah, that's better. My home is back.
It's just how it was before.
It's better than it was before.
How?
All that magic I used has also fixed the tap.
Oh, well done, Nanny.
I have to say, I'm impressed. Not one drip. Let's turn it on.
There's a fountain coming out of the toilet.
There's a waterfall coming out of the sink.
And rain coming out of the ceiling.
Oh dear, maybe I shouldn't have done such a big spell.
Like I said, you must never mix magic and plumbing.
Honey bees.
Ah, I do love a good picnic.
Yes, nothing beats eating in the great outdoors.
Sandwich, Mrs. Elf?
Thank you, Queen Thistle.
Sandwich, darling.
Mmm, yummy. Honey sandwiches, my favourite. Ah, buzz off. Go away.
Daddy, they're only bees.
Well, I don't like them. They're good for nothing.
Good for nothing? The honey in your sandwich comes from bees.
No, it doesn't. Honey comes from a jar.
Daddy.
Didn't you go to school, dear?
Yes, King School. We learned to wave.
Ben's right, King Thistle. Bees do make honey.
Really? How do they do that, then?
It all starts with a flower. The bees eat sweet nectar from the flower.
They eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and...
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Elf. When they've eaten lots of nectar, they take it back to make honey in the beehive.
I'd love to see the beehive.
I'll take you there if you like.
Good idea, Mr. Elf. And while you're at it, can you get me some more honey?
Of course, Your Majesty. We'll bring you back a nice fresh jar of honey.
Mr. Elf, how many bees live in the hive?
Oh, there are thousands of bees in a hive.
Thousands? Wow!
They must make a right old racket.
Oh, yes. Get ready for the loud buzzing. It will be very noisy indeed. Oh, it's very quiet. Wise old elf, where are all the bees?
They've gone.
Gone?
Yes, flown off. We're waiting to see if they come back. There, that's the queen bee. The rest of them always follow her. Good. She's led them all back into the hive. Everyone relax. All's back to normal. Now then, Ben and Holly, what can we do for you?
We've come to see how bees make honey.
Well, you've come to the right place. This is the beehive, and I'm the beekeeper.
We need a jar of honey for the king.
No problem.
So, I suppose we go in and get some. Where's the door?
Hang on, Nanny Plum. You can't just walk into the hive. There's thousands of bees in there with thousands of stings, and they wouldn't be too pleased if we tried to take away their honey.
So what do we do?
First, we make the bees sleepy.
How?
Well, it involves magic.
But I thought you didn't like magic.
I don't. But when I'm about to walk into a nest of angry bees, I'm prepared to bend the rules.
Who does the magic?
Oh, any old fairy will do. Nanny Plum, can you do a sleep spell for me?
All right, then.
No, Nanny, not the wise old elf. The bees.
Why doesn't he say what he means?
What happened?
Right, so just to be clear, you want me to magic the bees to sleep?
If you wouldn't mind, yes.
They're all asleep.
Good. Now it will be much safer.
So now, do you go in and get the honey?
Not quite yet. We need a fail-safe.
A fail-safe? What's that?
Extra safety in case our first safety measure fails. Watch this. It's very clever.
What's he doing, Nanny?
Goodness knows. It'll probably be stupid, but funny.
Ta-da!
Told you. He's dressed as a bee.
Yes, so if the bees do wake up, they'll think I'm a bee and not sting me.
You're fail-safe.
Yes, Ben. Now I simply fly into the hive.
But you can't fly.
That's where the elf helicopter comes in. Lift me up!
Lifting.
Bees asleep.
Check!
Bee costume on.
Check!
Jar for honey.
Check!
Go, go, go!
Now, watch a beekeeper at work. calm, safe, and sensible. I'm a bee. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Lower me in. I'm inside. Take me down. Buzz, buzz, buzz.
Oh, all this for a jar of honey.
Yes, it's very exciting.
Too far. Up a bit. Now left a bit.
The bees will wake up soon if he doesn't get a move on.
I'm in position.
Quick, wise old elf!
The bees are waking up.
Come on, wise old elf! Hurry up!
There we are. Done. Calm, safe, and sensible. Eh? Ah, nice bees. Just borrowing a bit of honey. I'm a bee. Buzz, buzz. Pull me up. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Pull me up. Mission accomplished. Calm, safe, and sensible.
What are those bees doing, Nanny?
They seem to be following him.
Ah! Bee swarm! Get me out of here!
Look, there's loads more of them.
Why are they following him?
Maybe they think he's the queen bee.
Ah! Faster!
Hold on! We're almost at the little castle.
Thank goodness! The window's open!
Bit of a draft in here. Let's close the window. Yeah! Goodness me! Wise old elf, what are you... Ah! My jar of honey. What an amazing delivery service. You're even dressed as a bee. Yes?
Let me in!
What are you playing at? Shh! What's going on?
Bees! Bees!
Ah, yes. I used to be frightened of bees too, but it turns out they're quite useful.
Shush!
Who switched the lights out?
Follow me quietly, Your Majesty.
Where are we going? Shh! Wise old elf, there better be a good reason for this, or good grief! What are those bees doing?
The bees have decided that the little castle is their new home, Your Majesty.
What?
But looking on the bright side, you can have all the honey you can eat.
Why have they all come here?
They followed me because they think I'm the queen bee.
Well, I don't want them on my castle.
Shh! If the bees notice us, they'll follow me again.
Oh, I see. Well, why didn't you say so? Hello, bees! He's over here! Cooey!
Ah! Get me out of here!
Don't worry, wise old elf. I've got you.
Wait! What about my honey?
They're getting closer! Try to shake them off!
Righto, hang on.
Ah! Oh! Ouch! Oh! Ah!
I'll try going lower.
Aren't we a bit near the... pond?
There's the queen bee! I mean the wise old elf!
Here come the bees.
Come on! Here's your queen bee! And that is how you get a jar of honey. Calm, safe, and sensible. What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen a beekeeper in his underpants before?
Calm, safe, and sensible.
Yes, exactly. It's all quite easy when you're an expert beekeeper like me.
In that case, can you fetch me a jar of honey too?
No! At least, perhaps not today.
Pirate! Squid's treasure.
No.
I'm the best pirate.
You're not. I'm the best.
I am so.
Listen.
I'm the best pirate.
Ask any pirate who's the best pirate. It's me.
Hi, Redbeard.
Hello, Ben and Holly. And hello, me rambling Rose. Meet an old shipmate of mine, Captain Squid.
At your service.
We were just talking about who's the best pirate.
What makes the best pirate?
It's the pirate who's cleverest at hiding their treasure.
My treasure's hidden the cleverest. This is me treasure map, but only I can read and understand it.
A child could read it.
Is it buried next to the elf tree?
Yes.
My treasure map is better than that.
Ooh, that does look difficult.
The treasure's deep underwater, yet in plain sight, guarded by a mermaid and a golden sea monster with scales shining bright.
Ooh.
Well, best be off. I've got some pirate stuff to get on with. Ha-ha!
Good to see you, Captain Squid.
And you too, Captain Redbeard.
Oh, look! Captain Squid forgot his map.
Run after him and give it back.
No, it's too late. He's gone.
We can still catch him.
Captain Squid, wait!
Give the map to me. I'll fly after him.
Let's not be too hasty. Tell you what, I'll keep his map safe until he gets back.
Are you going to hunt for Captain Squid's treasure?
Oh, no, that would be against pirate's honor.
What's pirate's honor?
A pirate must never go looking for another pirate's treasure.
Anyway, the map's too complicated for Redbeard.
What? I could follow this map in my sleep. I'll prove it.
But what about pirate's honor?
Yes, the thing is, pirates don't really have much honor. They're pirates, after all. And anyway, I only want to check that Captain Squid's treasure is hidden safely, and that.
Can we come too?
Well, I can always use more crew.
Yay!
Cast off, and away we go! Ben, Holly, into the crow's nest, and keep a sharp lookout.
We're going on a treasure hunt.
Yo-ho-ho!
Aha!
Are we having fun?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Good! Having fun is what being an elf pirate is all about. And we're elf pirates! The map says we pass a tree with a huge wheel.
That's silly. Trees don't have wheels.
Redbeard, is that it?
Yes, Holly, it must be.
That's the old tyre that the big children swing on.
Ooh, big children. That sounds a bit dangerous.
I'm not afraid of danger. Pirates laugh in the face of danger. Ha, ha, ha!
Ha ha ha!
Ha, ha, ha.
Land ahoy!
That's the end of the water. The next bit's on land.
You mean we have to get out and walk?
Fear not, me pretty nightingale.
Your ship has wheels.
It can go on the land.
Well, most treasure you'll find is on the land. There's not that much in the sea but water.
Look, we're in the big children's playground.
Now we look out for the giant's palace. There it be.
But that's Lucy's school.
Who's Lucy?
Lucy's our friend.
She's a big girl.
Are you sure the treasure would be at a children's school?
This here map says the treasure's inside.
How can we get in? The door's shut and the handle's miles up.
And you elves won't want to use magic.
That's right.
Us elves don't normally like magic. But when there's treasure involved...
Rightio, abracadabra!
Ooh.
I thought you were just going to make the door open, but a flying boat is much better. It's quiet. No sign of any big people.
But all the big children will be here soon.
Let's get a move on. The treasure is found by the sign of the acorn.
Acorn class. That's Lucy's class.
This is ridiculous. How can pirate treasure be in a children's classroom?
What does the map say now?
Map? I don't need no map. When treasure's this close, I can smell it. We pirates have a nose for treasure. Come on! Now, we're all going to walk the plank. Starting with me. Whee!
This is silly. How can the treasure be here? It's supposed to be deep underwater, for one thing.
There be the water.
But that's a fish tank.
Remember what Captain Squid said? The treasure is guarded by a mermaid.
That's a little statue.
And a golden sea monster.
That's just a goldfish.
And there be Captain Squid's treasure, hidden in plain sight.
It's a plastic toy. All fish tanks have that sort of thing.
It's not real treasure.
There's only one way to find out. We'll have to dive for it.
Who's going diving?
Good luck, me plucky little pumpkin.
What am I doing? Deep sea diving in a goldfish bowl.
Look for the treasure chest.
Oh, it's just a plastic toy. I don't even think it opens. Ooh!
It's real treasure.
Ha ha! Captain Squid said I'd never find his treasure. I'd like to see his face now.
Redbeard, fancy meeting you here.
Oh, hello, Captain Squid.
When I set sail, I found my treasure map was missing.
Was it really?
So I came back. I was worried some rascal might try and steal my treasure.
Yes, that would be very bad if someone tried to steal your treasure.
I've got the treasure, Mr. Redbeard.
Why, you double-crossing old sea dog.
I can explain.
Treachery with a smile on its face.
It's all right, Captain Squid. I found your map on the ground.
Redbeard was worried about your treasure, so we came to make sure it was safe.
Yes, that's right. Just check it over, like.
Oh, well, that's different. But you must admit it was a good hiding place, wasn't it?
Aye, very good. A children's fish tank. Best hiding place ever.
Oh, but now you all know where it is. I better hide it again. If you could all close your eyes. Thank you. OK, you can look now.
Where have you hidden the treasure?
Somewhere in the world.
Well, it can't be that far away. You were only gone for a second.
No one will ever find it. It's guarded by a ferocious beast.
Ooh. School's starting.
All right, Acorn class, settle down. Lucy, could you please feed Fluffy the hamster?
Yes, Miss Cookie. Oh, look what I found.
It's the toy pirate chest from the fish tank. How on earth did it get in Fluffy's cage?
Maybe a pirate put it there.
We'll just put it back, shall we?
Guarded by a ferocious beast indeed. Fluffy the hamster!
There, back where it belongs.
Never mind, Captain Squid. I think that's the best hiding place for it anyway.
But you all know where it is now.
We won't tell anyone.
You swear?
Yes, on pirate's honour.
But Redbeard, you said pirates don't really have any honour and...
Yes, thank you, Holly. We'll talk about this more later. But for now, put your hands on your hearts and say, pirate's honour.
Pirate's honour.
All aboard! Let's be off before we're spotted.
A flying ship.
Yes, all the best pirates have one these days.
Now, let's start the class.
Miss Cookie, look! A flying pirate ship! It's behind you!
Ha ha, yes, children. Now settle down, please.
Hi, Holly. Hi, Ben. What are you doing here? Tell you later.
Set sail for home!
Little kingdom, here we come. Ha!
I think we got away with that.
Aye, it were a great adventure.
And that's what being elf pirates is all about!
Having adventures.
Lucy's party. It's fun playing cards with you, Ben and Holly.
Yes, we love coming to your house.
It's my birthday soon, and you can come to my party. That sounds brilliant. You could have a fairy party.
Or an elf party.
Yes, an elf and fairy party. And all my friends can come dressed up. I could do some party magic. Ooh, yes, please.
Lucy, lunchtime.
Better hide. Dad can be a bit funny about you two. Mum, Dad, I've decided to have an elf and fairy party for my birthday.
That's nice, Lucy.
And I've invited Ben Elf and Fairy Princess Holly.
Now, Lucy, we've been through this. Elves and fairies aren't really real.
Hello, Lucy's dad.
Hello there.
We are real.
But we can't have real elves and fairies at Lucy's birthday party.
Why not, Dad?
There'll be lots of other children, and they're not used to seeing real elves and fairies.
We understand.
Yes. See you later, Lucy.
Bye. Bye. Holly was going to do some magic at my party.
Well, I can do some magic tricks. Watch. Here's a coin. Now it's gone. Oh, what's this behind your ear?
Will you do a magic show at my party?
Of course I will.
Hi, Ben. Hi, Holly.
Hi, everyone.
Lucy's having an elf and fairy party.
Great! I've always wanted to go to a big kids' party.
Me too. What shall we wear?
What we always wear. After all, we are elves and fairies.
That's the thing. Real elves and fairies aren't invited.
It's just a lot of big children dressed up as elves and fairies.
Oh.
Lucy, what's the matter?
Oh, Mum, I really wanted Ben and Holly to come to my party.
Well, I think they can. Just keep them out of sight and away from your dad.
Great! Thanks, Mum. I'll go and tell them.
As long as it's only Ben and Holly.
Ben! Holly! Mum says you can come to the party after all.
Hooray!
Thanks, Lucy. We can do magic.
And play party games.
It was only supposed to be Ben and Holly.
So, you don't want us to come?
Of course I do. You can all come. I'm sure it will be fine.
Hooray!
As long as you promise to stay out of sight and away from my dad.
We promise.
Let's put your wings on. Now you look like a real fairy princess.
Lucy, all your friends are here.
Oh, goody!
Happy birthday, Lucy.
I like your fairy wings. I like your elf ears.
I made them myself.
Here's a balloon each. Hold tight or they'll fly away.
Have fun. I'll be back to pick you up after the party.
I think the coast is clear.
Have fun. I'll be back to pick you up after the party.
Hello! My goodness, you've all come. Welcome. Here's a balloon. Hold on tight or it'll fly away.
Whoa! Quick, grab him!
Look at all the lovely party food.
Ooh! There's the birthday cake.
Gaston's going to eat the cake. No, Gaston. Bad, Ladybird. That's for later.
Come on, everyone. Party time. Let's get started with a bit of a boogie.
I wish we could dance with the big children.
We promised to keep out of sight. I can't help it. I have to boogie.
No, Barnaby. Come back.
Boogie, boogie, boogie. They're going to see him.
Musical statues. When the music stops, everyone freeze. Katie, you moved.
I nearly stepped on this toy. Look!
Oh, I'll just pop the toy over here with the rest of the toys. What are you doing, Barnaby?
Sorry, Lucy's mum. Barnaby, we're supposed to stay here. But I love to boogie.
Now, Lucy's dad is going to do some magic tricks.
Hooray! Oh, goody. I love magic. It won't be real magic, just magic tricks. What are magic tricks? You'll see.
Hello and welcome to the magic show.
Ooh! You see? That's a magic trick.
It's a trick wand.
That was really good. My dad's been practicing.
And now I will make a rabbit come out of my hat. Hey presto!
It's Flopsy, my pet rabbit. Dad must have borrowed him. Do it again. Yes, do it again.
I can't. Lucy only has one rabbit.
Oh, maybe he needs a bit of help. No, Strawberry. Rabbits, rabbits, rabbits.
Oh, another rabbit.
Ooh. Rabbity, rabbity, rabbity.
And another rabbit. And another. And another. And another.
Tweety birds,
and
Tweety birds.
Oh my! Birds! Where did they come from?
Out of your hat. Stop it, Strawberry. But he hasn't done magic jelly yet. It's not a party about magic jelly.
Ah, good. There's no more animals in the hat.
Magic jelly.
Jelly!
It's a jelly flood. Jelly flood.
Sounds like the children are having fun. Party food. We've got sandwiches, cake and jelly. Oh, I see you already have some jelly.
Yes, it just sort of appeared magically.
Where's Gaston? Oh no, the birthday cake. There he is.
Naughty Gaston, come here.
He's stuck in the icing.
Don't worry, Gaston. We'll rescue you.
Oh, now I'm stuck. Ah, I'm stuck as well. I'm stuck too.
Time for the cake.
Keep still.
Pretend to be toys.
Happy birthday, Lucy. Now, Lucy, blow out the candles.
It might get a bit spitty when she blows the candles out.
Don't tell her to blow them all out in one go.
Remember to blow them all out in one go.
Don't forget to make a wish.
I want a pink unicorn. Strawberry? No. Pink unicorn.
Ah!
Wow, a pink unicorn. My wish came true.
That's amazing.
Right, everyone. Home time. Don't forget your party bags.
Hello, Yasmin. Did you have a nice time?
Yes, Lucy's dad did magic. He's awesome.
What are you looking like that for?
All right, out you come. All of you. I thought I made it clear there were to be no real elves and fairies at the party. But as soon as my back is turned, you invite every elf and fairy in the world.
Where's Jake?
He's missing.
He must have fallen into a party bag.
All right, don't panic. Just wait here.
Ooh, what's this?
Yum! I love cake.
Oh, I think Lucy lost one of her toys. Ah, there it is.
Thanks, Lucy's dad.
Your magic show was great.
Yes, everyone said so.
Oh, did they?
This was my best party ever.
I'm glad you had fun, Lucy. And no one really saw your little friends. So I suppose everything turned out all right. Back to normal, eh?
Yes, except for the unicorn.
Oh, yes, the unicorn. I forgot about that.
Don't worry, Dad. We can just keep it in the barn with the cows. The Queen Bee
Hello, Mrs. Fig. Lovely autumn day, isn't it?
Yes, wise old elf. Only problem is the apples are starting to fall.
Wow, that was close.
So far, I've been lucky. They've all missed my magic school.
Oh, that one didn't miss.
Oh dear, my poor magic school. Broken.
Well, you're a fairy. Can't you just mend it with magic?
No, magic
Always leads to trouble.
You don't like magic, do you, Mrs. Fig?
That's right, Holly. I want to mend the school the normal, sensible, safe way by using a builder.
Well, you're in luck. I'm a builder, but it won't be cheap. We're going to need bricks, cement, roof tiles.
I know. We'll have a cake stall. The money we make from selling cakes will pay for the repairs.
A cake stall? It sounds fun.
Let's tell everyone to get baking. Daddy! Daddy! An apple fell on Mrs. Fig's magic school.
And now the school has a big hole in it.
Oh dear, that's a shame.
Mrs. Fig is asking everybody to bake cakes to raise money.
Bake cakes? Well, don't tell your mother about that.
About what, darling?
Mrs. Fig is running a cake stall.
Oh, how exciting. I'll bake some cakes.
Really? There's no need.
Mrs. Fig needs them today.
Then I better start straight away.
Oh no.
What is it, Daddy?
Your mother is not very good at baking cakes.
Oh.
She bakes horrible cakes and she gets very upset if anyone doesn't like them.
Dum-de-dum-de-dee-dee-doo. That's odd. Who's in my kitchen? The Queen! Baking cakes!
Yes, Nanny Plum. Would you like to try a cake?
Maybe later. Cakes! Cakes! The Queen's baking cakes!
I know.
We'll have to leave the country. Pack a bag, everyone.
The Queen's cakes can't be that bad.
They're worse than bad. They're...
Cake time! Who wants to try my lovely cakes? I've got rock cakes, fudge cake, and gingerbread.
They look lovely. In fact, they look too good to eat.
You don't want to eat them, do you? You think they're horrid.
No. I can't wait to try them.
Have a rock cake.
Ow!
Did you just say ow?
No, I said oh.
Is it nice?
It's inedible. I mean, incredible. But maybe I'll save it for later.
Try the fudge cake.
Isn't it someone else's turn?
Don't you want my fudge cake?
Of course I do.
What do you think? Tasty?
Are you all right, Daddy?
My mouth is stuck.
What's he saying?
I'm saying my mouth is stuck.
Oh, I think his mouth is stuck shut.
That was horrific.
You think the fudge cake is too sticky, don't you? You hate it.
No, of course not, darling. It's amazing.
Oh, good. Try the gingerbread. Dunk it in your coffee. That will make it all soft and yummy.
The coffee's just rolled off it. It's completely dry.
Take a bite.
You know, maybe I'll save this one for later too.
OK, well, I can't stand around chatting. I've got loads more cakes to bake.
Rock-hard rock cakes, super sticky fudge, waterproof gingerbread.
We'll have to warn the whole of the little kingdom. The Queen's baking cakes.
The Queen's baking cakes!
Oh, no!
I can't eat one of those cakes again.
No one can eat them and survive.
Hello! Cake time, everyone!
Yes, but you shouldn't have troubled yourself, Your Majesty. We already have lots of cake.
You don't want my cakes.
Oh, yes, we do.
You think they're horrible, don't you?
Of course we don't.
Oh, good then. I'll put them here. That should raise lots of money to mend your school, Mrs. Fig.
thank you, Your Majesty. Maybe I should have used magic to mend the school. It would have been less dangerous.
Keep clear of the cakes. No one eat them.
Ooh, cakes.
Wait!
Yow! What kind of a cake is that?
It's a rock cake.
Queen Thistle baked it.
Oh, the Queen baking again.
The fudge cake glues your mouth shut.
And the gingerbread is waterproof.
Incredible! What can these things be made of? I want to do some tests on these cakes. This machine tests how strong things are. Let's start with something very weak, like this egg. The egg had a strength of 1. Now let's try a brick. The brick had a strength of 5. Now let's try the Queen's rock cake.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's reached 11.
11? Nothing has gone to 11 before. Stand back, everyone!
The cake broke the machine.
That cake is the strongest substance known to man.
The fudge cake stuck Daddy's mouth shut.
Let's test how sticky it really is.
Stop, wise old elf! Don't touch the fudge cake! You'll be stuck to it forever!
Okay, let's just say the Queen has created the stickiest substance known to man.
What about the gingerbread?
Daddy dipped it in his coffee and it stayed dry.
Let's see how waterproof it is. Amazing! The most waterproof substance known to man.
These cakes must be locked away. They must never be eaten.
Not eaten, no. But maybe they can be used for something else.
I do hope I've made enough cakes. What if they need more for the cake stall?
Trust me, they won't want any more cake.
More cake, please.
Really?
Yes, as many as you can bake.
And fudge cake.
And gingerbread.
Oh, goody. They love my cakes. I'd better get baking.
Who's eating all these cakes?
Eating them? No one's eating them.
So why do you want more?
These cakes are the perfect building material. The rock cakes are super strong bricks.
We're gluing them together using the super sticky fudge cake.
And then the super waterproof gingerbread makes great roof tiles.
Amazing! But of course, you must never tell the Queen.
Never tell the Queen what? Oh, Mrs. Fig, you've mended the school, so you managed to raise enough money by selling my cakes.
Let's just say your cakes were a great help.
Yes, 3 cheers for Queen Thistle. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip.
Hang on. These bricks look just like my rock cakes.
Yes.
And this cement is just like my fudge cake. It is my fudge cake.
Oh, no!
At least she hasn't spotted the roof.
And the roof tiles are my gingerbread. You didn't want to eat my cakes.
Well, they're not really for eating, are they, darling?
Not if you want to survive.
I thought everybody liked my cakes, but nobody did. I wish I'd never baked a single cake.
But, Mummy, if we hadn't baked any cakes, we wouldn't have mended the school.
Holly is right. It's only because of your baking the magic school is fixed.
I suppose that's true.
Hooray for Queen Thistle!
Hooray!
In fact, we could do with some cakes to finish the chimney, if you don't mind baking some more.
Could you make some bricks for my house?
I want to build a patio. Do you do paving slabs?
Well, I suppose I could.
Do you do drain pipes?
Do you do MDF?
Everyone loves my mummy's cakes.